Okay, we're back. I forgot where I was for a minute. Then I remembered here in Dawnstar because we're supposed to get the razor. Um, I'm probably going to die because if not the clan fear are going to kill me that are there, then I'm pretty sure the Dramora that gets summoned will kill me. It's really funny because in ESO, the symbols that are used in this game to signify Daedric shrines and such are, in fact, the symbols signifying way shrines, which are used for teleportation or fast travel. Fast travel is limited in MMOs. What the hell? A random dead wood elf? Has that always been a thing? A random dead wood elf? Just right there? Anyway, yeah, because of that, that one Daedra mod I'm using. I'm trying to remember who created that mod. I know Will-O-the-Wisp ported it, but I'm trying to remember who actually made it. Oh wow, there's all sorts of goodies in here. Oh, I get it. That's probably like the offering tray for Mehrunes Dagon's followers that they would come by and be like, "Here, please don't make me kill someone. Here's some money." He's having a hard time fighting off that clan fear. Which I helped. I'll go ahead and take that. They're dead! The clan fear are dead! Huzzah! I'll go ahead and learn that. There's the other clan fear. Yeah, fuck you! You're dead, bitch! Because you're a loser, that's why. I am getting better at remembering to use the hotkey system. It's there for a reason, yes? So I did some introspection before doing this playthrough, and I was thinking long and hard while I was on the toilet, because that's where I do my best thinking. Um, Technically, just because I'm becoming another Daedra's champion does not necessarily mean that I am worshiping them or an adherent. An example, a more recent example, in ESO, in the Necrom chapter, or whatever you call it, Necrom DLC, you have to work with, not Mehrunes Dagon, Hermaeus Mora. He kind of binds himself to you to help you, assist you, so you can help him cleanse Apocrypha, his Daedric plane of oblivion, of these cultists and stuff. There's some dialogue in there. I wish I would have written it down because I didn't realize that this would be pertinent to what I'm filming and talking about today. There's something to the effect of, like, why would I help you? I don't serve you. I don't worship you or whatever. And it was something to the effect of, well, just consider it a an alliance of sorts or whatever. You don't have to believe in me. You don't have to venerate me. Just help me and I'll help you. So technically, if I take Mehrunes Razor and use with it to do the bidding of Azura, Mephala, and especially Boethiah, I think they'll be fine with that. Because there's no way in the game. I wish it had a system where you could fuck over all the other Daedric princes and say, "Nope, sorry, I worship Boethiah. You can go get fucked." To Molak Ball and all that, but you can't. Dagon has spoken. Really? I'll just take everything. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And this is the part where I tell him to get fucked. I'll use the razor as I see fit, Dagon. And this is the part where I totally don't backstab you like the treacherous Daedric asshole that I am. Oh, they're only Kinvals. I thought they would have been Valkaneses, but they're not. Valkanaz is the strongest rank of Dremora, actually. I know this because whenever I would make my custom Dremora character in Oblivion and in Morrowind, when they let you make custom classes, back when that was a thing, my character was always, his custom class was Valkanaz, which is actually, technically, it's a rank and not a class, but beggars can't be choosers. We'll go ahead and level up health. And I need to do more training before I can really pick up perk anyway, so... Alright, let's go loot the shrine. And I do believe there are some Dremora in here as well. A refreshing change from all the bandits and... can't believe how effective that firebolt is. I probably sell those spare spell... probably sell those spare spell tomes. Try saying that 5 times fast. Could probably fetch a pretty decent amount of coin. And as you can see, they're not using Daedric weapons, they're using steel weapons. I think this is the Extudo Daedric armor replacer. The only thing I don't like about Skyrim's Dromora is they don't have the glowing red eyes like they do in Morrowind. Let's go ahead and take that. Ebony ingots. In Morrowind, Oblivion, they all had red eyes. Oh, of course, upstairs neighbor decided it was time for American Idol. My Dwemerologist would be head over heels over this. Of course, this character does not really care about Dwemer stuff. If a quest sends him to a Dwemer dungeon, he will, and if he feels like it, if he feels like it's a decent enough payoff, he'll go there. Staff of Banishing. So that book disappeared. I should have gotten the experience from that book way earlier on in this game, in this playthrough. But I think one of the mods I'm using, which I think alters the area around... It's in Falkreath. There's one of those towers that has a Spriggan in it. And there's a chest that normally has that book leaning up in front of the chest. And most people will just walk up to it, pick up the book, you know, gain the experience from it, and then whatever. Most people aren't OCD about collecting books like I am in this game. Because I'm just like, well, what if I want to seriously read it sometime? You know, like how I read Paula. Or Paula. That's a good read. If you ever want to get freaked out at night playing Skyrim, read Paula. Let's see if we didn't loot this guy yet. Note that they're all old Clanfear. No young Clanfear guarding Dagon. No, they are old Clanfear. Funny how none of them bothered to go and attack any of these bandits. Wow, that firebolt sure is potent. Oh, that's 2 Khajiit bandits. And a red guard. You think Skyrim is meaning anything by this? Wait, you mean to tell me there's nothing to read into it? It's all just completely random? I agree with that assessment. It is all completely random. I do agree there should be more named... Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Wait, that was an orc? The dude stood up. I could have sworn he had a tail. That was absolutely, totally a Khajiit. Now it's an orc. Meanwhile, Grandpa, you need your eyes fixed. You need your eye, your eye exam. Apparently. So, one Dwemer dungeon that we will be doing is Mizinshilif to get Mjol's greatsword. I don't know if it's a greatsword or a normal sword. To get Grimsever back. Which will then open her up as being a companion. But, you know, what I already said before, I was actually considering going and hiring Inigo or any other strong, you know, immortal companion to bring. Actually, even just a random disposable companion to bring with me here just to deal with these Clanfear, but my Firebolt has proven, it's been proven potent enough. I don't need help. And I don't like playing with companions for the most part because they tend to get in the way. Ice pile. There was an ice wraith here. It's gone now. Well, it's dead. If you can hear, I don't know if it'll turn up in this recording, but if you hear like just random like acoustic guitaring, it's the neighbor. He decides so appropriately late at night to bust out the guitar, and it's American Bandstand. This is the same neighbor I've mentioned in other videos who was hearing Christmas music, swore up and down, "We're playing Silent Night, we're playing Christmas jingle bells." No, we had no such music playing. And this was months after Christmas, by the way. Oh, you bitch. See, the problem is that she drains stamina. Really? I don't have enough magicka? Okay. This is not worth dying over. You can go ahead and get fucked. I don't care. I fucking hate Wisp Mothers. They're the most OP, like, regular enemy in the game. Compared to, like, other similar enemies. They're stronger. They could probably easily one-shot, maybe two-shot Frost Trolls. They're stronger than Ice Wraiths. They're OP because they drain your magicka and your stamina. So there's that. I guess maybe I could have summoned an Atronach to deal with them, like I did with the Hagraven and the Briarheart. I guess I could have done that. Skyborn Altar. Yeah, and also great for adventuring is not having enough supplies for anything. How much money do I have? 4,000. That'll probably get me one, maybe two training sessions if I'm lucky. From any old trainer. Well, from a trainer that for skills that I'm already vested in or versed in. For example, stealth, sneaking. It used to be called sneak until Skyrim changed it to stealth. Lockpicking, I think I'm only apprentice in lockpicking. Which is funny because I have an easier time opening adept level locks and expert level locks as opposed to actual apprentice level locks, which is, the level this character is at. Oh, look! Come on, bitch. Yeah, there you go. Get fucked. I remember I started off as a brand new character playing here. I came right through here and I got beheaded by one of the bandits. So that was fun. I guess this isn't like a random encounter event. It just happens. It probably there's probably a timer on it. It probably restarts after so many odd in-game days have passed. It wouldn't surprise me. Are you fucking kidding me? Why isn't magic working? Okay, now there's a motherfucking bear that came up out of nowhere and attacked me. After I had just dealt with a bunch of bandits. And I'm running out of fucking healing stuff. Oh, get fucked, you cunt. That's the one that leads to Blackreach. See, fucking thing even knocked me off my trail of where I was going. I hate bears. I hate bears in this game so fucking much. They just show up and start clawing the fuck out of you. With no warning. They just show up. I did Mazinchalif not that long ago on my Dwemerologist, so I don't really feel like doing it this time. And guess what? I can do that. Yeah. Would be nice if when I click the buttons for the shit. Click the buttons for weapons to come out, it actually did what it's supposed to. That would be nice. Let's see. Skills. Okay. They do 6 times damage now. What are you doing? Don't sheath it! You are fighting an enemy! Do not sheath your weapon! Oh my hell. So was there or was there not a boss chest in here? Kind of feels like there ought to be because you go through all the stuff with the bandits and then you go through the stuff with the Dwemer robots. I know I'm not calling them by their proper names. I fail at lore 101. These things are so tanky. But notice how I'm faring a lot better against them than I am the fucking Wisp Mother. See, Wisp Mothers are the types of enemies where if they were in Daggerfall, um, it would make sense that I would run away in terror because you would most likely they would have some sort of weapon material requirement. Like you need to have silver or better because I think they're like ghosts. Maybe even Daedric to actually damage them. I don't think there's such a requirement in Skyrim. But I do know that obviously, like, a max level Daedric sword is going to do way more damage. I don't know how you get around that whole losing stamina and magicka and health all at once fighting that bitch, but there you go. Not much of a boss room, but this guy will play his guitar until about 10 or 11 at night. We live in a building where the quiet time is 9 p.m. until 8 a.m. I've learned very quickly, and you will learn this yourself, young grasshoppers. I've lived in many, 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 many different apartments. I've moved since I was old enough to move out on my own, and you learn very quickly that with a lot of places, the rules exist for you, the new tenant, but they do not apply to the pre-existing tenants. So in effect, it's rules for thee, but not for me. So I'm expected to abide by these rules, the quiet time, but the upstairs people are not. It's just a thing, a matter of courtesy. It's like not everybody wants to hear your impromptu, John Denver concert. What the hell? I thought he was like a mannequin for a second. Like, why are you standing, like, just literally right there instead of actually at your camp? It seems a bit sus, as the kids say. We'll go ahead and discover the ship and then that dungeon over there. I think that's Highgate Ruins over there. I think that's where you get the Flame Familiar spell. And those are two wolves. We're going to go ahead and make mincemeat out of. It would be nice if I could see you. Oh, you summoned a friend. How nice. Run away! Run away, bitch! Run away. Bye-bye. Yeah, as you mature, as you age in life, and you experience different people, different places, you learn kind of right off the bat. You can tell, you get a feel for people. I can tell that if I were doing what this guy upstairs was doing on the regular, I would probably be given my notice and told that I need to find somewhere else to live. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty certain of that. It's the type of people that the word hypocrite comes to mind. Because they are hypocrites. It's okay for them to do it. If someone else were to do the exact same thing, it's not okay. Especially if I was doing the exact same thing within the quiet time, like before it was officially quiet time, 9 p.m. Like, it's not quiet time right now, but it's like I said, it's a matter of courtesy, which you will come to find living in a bunch of different places over the years. Lots of people just don't give a shit. Because everybody suffers from main character syndrome. And their preferences, their preferential treatment and preferences are more vaunted and important. It's nice that your fucking friend runs away. Their preferences are more important and respected than anyone else's. And I've lived around people like this, and people are like, oh, they're so nice, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, maybe, but in my experience, nice people are usually courteous people, respectful people. You know, I don't use the phrase common sense anymore because I've since a nurse I had who performed some blood work on me, some tests years ago. I was making mention of some anecdote of an experience that had happened, I think, earlier that week, and she said, "Well, common sense ain't common." Boy, was she right. Common sense ain't common. So I don't go off of the. I don't expect people. If I, if someone asks what they can do for me, because if I can't do something for myself, I dread the idea of having to be dependent on anyone else. Because chances are they're not going to get what I want right. They'll just be in it to get it over with as quickly as possible, but not to get it done right. And I'm from the school of get it, measure twice, cut once, get it done right the first time, you don't have to go back and do it again. And people will say, oh, that's toxic behavior, that's old school thinking. It's old school thinking, yes, but it works. In fact, I'd be very surprised if employers in today's market didn't employ those sets of values or encourage or expect those types of values in their employees. I mean, they're running a business, for God's sake, not a social club. So it makes sense to me that they want people employed who take the job seriously. And they always say, I give 150%, not 100, not 120, 150. It used to be like, oh, I give 100, that wasn't good enough. So now we had to say, oh, I give 120%. Whatever. I will move into the store. I will move into the store. That's how much I love your business. That's how much I love working for you. I will move into the store so that come the start of the first shift on Monday, I will already be there, ready and willing to clock in. I mean, it makes me feel like the last few times I've worked in places like that, and I'm talking like retail, customer service, telemarketing, they're all the same mindset. You are a disposable tool for them. You're not a valuable asset to their company or a great team member or part of their family, you're a disposable tool. I mean, you may as well be like a used tampon or a discarded tissue or something. I thought her Grim Sever was like supposed to be a short sword. I have no idea why it became a two-handed greatsword. It must have been the unofficial patch that did it. Okay, the Bedlam job. We are going to do that. We will go and get our coinage from the Thieves Guild. It's funny because I've been playing Skyrim off and on many different platforms: 360, PC, Xbox, Legendary Edition, Special Edition, Anniversary Edition, and I'm still learning things about this game. Things that I've come to find were vanilla, that were in the base game at launch. You know, aside from the creepy music, Skyrim is lacking in great sound effects. That's why I think the sounds of Skyrim is essential in my load order. It's essential. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this quest. You know what? Let's exit through the cistern. I don't believe we've done that yet. See, I'm not really making anyone's acquaintance because I'm not planning on staying in the Thieves Guild. I'm certainly not going to become a pawn of Nocturnal. I openly defied Mehrunes Dagon to his face, so as far as I'm concerned, I've pretty much I have not betrayed the trust in the Daedra, the three good Daedra. People, but you're a traditionalist, Dunmer. You can't become Mehrunes Dagon's champion. I just did it for the dagger. Because I had thought about it and I thought, you know, how many times like Oblivion and Morrowind? I know it was like DLC in Oblivion, and I believe it was present in Morrowind. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff to cover in Morrowind, and I've only ever really brushed about like the surface level of it, like the tip of the iceberg. No, I did not want to fucking load creations, dude. That's one thing I hate about this shit. It will sit here and take you to the creations menu because the thumbstick will like scroll glitch all the way down. So you have no choice. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to do that? Oh well, tough shit. Well, you're gonna have to wait for the installed creations list to populate before you can back out of it. Yeah, that's how that goes. This is actually the incorrect way to go to get to that place. Honeyside. This is actually present in ESO, but it's called something different. You can get fucked. I guess my only solace here, where I presently live, is that they don't allow dogs. Which, of course, a dog, as I explained before, is a load-bearing pet. So if a place doesn't allow dogs, they're not going to allow any pet because there's just too much money for people to make on the pet market, the dog market, to not include them. Wow, so guars are friends with wolves. Huh, okay. Weird. Didn't see that one coming. There's another fucking bear. God damn it, move. Where are you, fat fuck? You know what? I will send my flame Atronach after it. Kill. Find the bear. Kill the bear. Okay, you're not really finding, and you're definitely not killing. Oh, golden glow, not honeyside. I called it honeyside earlier. Golden glow. It's interesting seeing these places represented in ESO. Let's see. How much could I learn as far as magic goes? Yeah, I still have a ways to go. Oh, give me a break, dude. Fuck off. I get him! You're that desperate to die, huh? Yeah, you are routed. I can't beat you. Award-winning AI right there. Come on. Come on, sweetie. It's the principle of the matter. Yeah, I don't consider hypocritical douchebags to be nice people who go around falsely accusing, blaming other people when an actual physician proved to them that they were hearing things that weren't there because they're, I don't know, they have a condition. But it's not my problem. Call me cruel, call me cold, call me heartless. It's not my problem. Oh, cool. I stood right in front of it. See, this game has a detect life spell or detect living, and games like Morrowind, where it gets really, really dark, that would really come in handy. It is now 8 o'clock p.m. My dinner is still not here. Neither is the person who's supposed to be bringing it. I'll go ahead and sleep on that, I guess I can't sleep on it. I wonder who killed that person that was sleeping there. What'd I tell you about being able to open adept level locks easier than apprentice? I told y'all and you didn't believe me. I normally only like to waste time by sleeping because then I get benefits of like sleep benefits and stuff like that out of it. I don't like just standing around waiting. Yeah, there's no way this obnoxious guitar playing isn't going to be heard on this recording. It's even louder now. It's like, oh, are they hearing me playing? No, I better play louder and harder to make sure it gets picked up in their recording. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's singing. In addition to strumming, he's caterwauling. He is not a good singer at all. At all. Where the fuck did I wind up at? Dude. The fuck? Go to Golden Glow. Okay. Fall. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. You're free to go now. Thank you. A loading screen to fast travel, literally in the same vicinity. Skyrim, everybody. I see threads and posts popping up all the time. I'm kind of worried about Elder Scrolls 6. And I'm like, oh, there's no reason to be worried. There's not going to be an Elder Scrolls 6. Um, Starfield, everything that's happening with at Xbox and PlayStation right now. Because the Bethesda games, especially, Starfield, because that was supposed to be the game that changes everything. Oh boy. Did it ever change everything, just not in a good way. The future of Fallout, Elder Scrolls is uncertain. Doubt they're going to be Xbox exclusives anymore. It's like, God damn it. It's like the Oblivion Crisis happened for real, but it happened to us, the console owners. Yeah, I always tell people, oh, don't worry. Honey, don't worry about it. There's not going to be an Elder Scrolls 6. I don't believe it. I don't believe there will be. I mean, the trailer for Elder Scrolls 6, the teaser, came out, what, 6, 7 years ago now? At this point? And there's now more time between Skyrim. Stop sheathing your fucking weapon! Christ! Why use magic? It's going to miss. God, are you the final boss? Okay, you know what? Here, have some poison. Please have some poison. Here you go. Enjoy. Fucker. And, of course, none of them have anything remotely useful on their persons. It's just all garbage. I like this outfit way more than the scaled outfit. See, it's apprentice level. I've learned apprentice level. I still struggle with it to open it. See, and he taps on the wall while he's playing so that we know that he's playing. I think I'm going to end it after Golden Glow. I don't want to provide a platform for this dickhead upstairs. I really don't. Say what you will about acoustic guitar playing. I'm not in the mood. And it's quite frankly, it's intrusive. As the fire does nothing. Who said this? My kind? Keep locking like a little bitch, bitch. Is that all you got? Ugly? No, I'm serious. Is that all you've got? Okay. Because apparently my sword skill ain't doing fuck all. It ain't doing shit. So let's use a poison. If we have any. Bye, fucker. God. Fucking trash doesn't have anything. Oh, sounds like my video's finished. And there's supposed to be a key hanging there, and it's not. You can have your pickaxe back. I don't need it. Where's the beehive statue? Or, oh, there it is. Oh my hell. I remember first playing this game on PC. I downloaded a bunch of follower mods. And I was in the process of using Golden Glow as my base of operations. Which I had cleared it out beforehand. I had completed the quest. And pretty soon I found every time I tried entering Golden Glow, the game would crash. And lo and behold, I found out it was fucking corrupted. Imagine that. It's the main reason why I don't download custom follower mods. Although that... I mean, I should just say custom follower mods. I don't just download willy-nilly any mod. I research it, I do tests, a test save. Oh no, the novice level lock has to give you trouble. It just has to, Arthmore. It just has to. Come on, if you know the difference between playing with UESP and without UESP, you know that the values for those locks have changed. It is not an organic change. When I level up to being apprentice or adept level, novice level locks are not suddenly going to become more difficult. That's not how it works. That's literally not how it works. Funny how the ones who had the cellar key were the ones that I didn't need to get it from. No, those guys upstairs had a cellar key. Oh, that's right. One of the things was to try to get the safe key. I figured I wouldn't need it, but here we are. Wow, they've definitely plugged in their amp and their speakers. Fucking hell. Okay, we're getting the key from Arangoth. This is bullshit. Because nobody down here has a safe key, right? I mean, they may as well should. They've got random coin purses lying about. See, these guys have cellar keys on their person. I'm already in the cellar. Okay, it's not needed at this point. The people up here should have had cellar keys on their persons. Where is it that the enemies are at? Oh, brother. See, now it's hitting my wall, and that upsets me. It's hitting my ceiling, my wall, I'm hearing it, and it bugs me. Oh my fucking god. See, now adept level locks are giving me trouble. Then it does its little cock tease where it acts like, oh, then it breaks. And the potatoes are restless today. Yep, there's some baby spuds in there just waiting to hatch. See, my stomach is letting me know it's time to eat. And I would go and grab something to eat, but dinner should be here soon. And contrary to popular belief, I don't want to spoil my appetite. He's got literally every kind of arrow imaginable. Keep getting sidetracked. The good news is that where I'm currently staying, I will not be here for another year. I've already spent almost a year here. It'll be a full year come July. This July, it'll be a year that I will have been here. I don't know for sure where I'm moving, but this place is just a temporary move. It was never meant to be. In fact, if it were up to me, it was more than one person involving in this move. And I didn't really have the funds at the time to say, okay, later I'm going to stay put. Like, I didn't have the funds. And plus, there was roaches, cockroaches appearing and all sorts of other shit. Black mold, cockroaches. Yeah, the last place we were living was absolute garbage. I wouldn't have stayed behind there anyway. If everyone else had decided unanimously, well, let's just stay here, and then come next, or whatever, we'll find, when something opens available where we want to move, then we'll do that. But that's not what happened. Everybody was grossed out by the roaches, and so, which I don't blame anyone. I mean, I was the one who first brought it up and made a stink about it. And everyone else just kind of sort of followed suit, just like, oh, this is gross, it's unsanitary. I'm like, yeah. So we are done with Golden Glow. I'm gonna go ahead and save it before anything happens to this game. Why are you taking your time to delete saves? Anything could happen in between now and doing that. Yes, I know. I know. I'm a masochist. What can I say? Oh, that's great. All of the guards assemble right here. You want to let me in the fucking tomb? There's a lot of things in Skyrim that I remember seeing in Daggerfall. It's different because it's Skyrim, not Daggerfall. No, he's been dealt with. Ooh. A measly 400 gold. I risk my life and limb, and pretty much that's it. That's all that really matters. Life and limb for this shit. Dealing with bloodthirsty mercenary marauders, and 400 fucking gold isn't enough to buy shit in Skyrim. So, why would they feel like it's an appropriate reward? I wonder. This boy taking extra work. All right. So this concludes this session. A whole hour and almost 20 minutes. Did pretty well for ourselves. We completed Mehrunes Dagon's Daedra quest and got his razor, his personal artifact. We are not surfing Mehrunes Dagon. We are still serving Azura, Boethiah, and Mephala. That was just basically to increase our power. We completed Golden Glow. I'm trying to think what else we did. We didn't complete Mazinshlev, we just went through and got the sword. Basically it. So there'll probably be more next time, probably be a longer video next time, but I'm hungry and my dinner awaits. So I will see you all in the next one.